Happy Friday, Roulette Fools. Brent with AOB. Yeah, we made it. End of the week, Friday, TGI Mother F, right? So, welcome, you got it. I thought it was long past due. I've been promising another low bankroll video. We're going to start out with our $300. Now, a couple caveats. One, again, this is 100% disposable income. You should not be relying on this money. So please, do the right thing. Put in disposable money, extra money. Treat this as a bonus, not as a necessity. All right, so that's very, very clear. Number two, you're going to have the best success if you have the largest bankroll possible with the lowest bet that you're willing to do. So the more time you're willing to grind, the lower the bets, the lower the profits, and go slower, the higher success you're going to have. So I would suggest you start out with a 2 to 3% goal of your bankroll, maybe 5% if you're doing well, and then moving on up to 10% if you're doing really well. So in other words, we have a $300 playable bankroll today. If we felt really good, 10%, that would be our $30, and that's what we're going to go for. But I highly suggest you start out with a 2 to 3%. So look to make $5 a day. Push it up to maybe $10 a day. Do that for a while till you get very, very consistent. So I'm going to go through here and I'm just going to show these different games, and I'm just going to show how I would play it with a $300 bankroll to get to a $30. We're not necessarily going to do $30 on every one of these, but if I decide to do it, maybe I'll fast forward it and time lapse so that you don't have to sit here and listen to me. Anyway, so first off, I would start out with, let's go to digital roulette. Now this one's a little bit scary because I feel like of all the digital games, this one consistently plays against me. But if I were going to play this one, $300 bankroll, I'm looking for $30. I would probably look ultra conservative. I would probably go 50 cents, right? So we're going to go up here to 10 cents. I would probably go 10 to 25 cents if I had more time to grind. I would just simply play one of the outside 1-to-1 bets, high, low, even, odd, black, or red. Doesn't matter which one you choose. I come down here to settings and I turn on instant play because I don't want to wait for the wheel to roll every single time. So I would probably put in 10%, and every time we win 10%. Now, every time we lose, we're going to double up and then bring it back down, because every time on a martingale and outside bet, whenever we win after doubling up, we automatically become in profit. So no need to keep it up there for more than one spin. And I would start out very low because it can creep up in a hurry. Set your loss limits. I'm actually going to clear this. I mean, I feel like wherever I put it, this is what I'm saying. I was playing it earlier just for fun, and it's just hitting 2 to 3 to 1 on whatever side I was on. So let's keep going. All right, there we go. Double up, bring it back down. Double up, bring it back down. That's simple. One strategy. Bring it up, bring it back down. If you lose, you keep bringing it up until you win. Bring it back down. I didn't bring it up, so we're going to go up 2. So I get a little bit keyboard antsy here. All right, we won. Bring it all the way down. Look at, we're already up to 250. There we go, all the way down. Bring it back down. Right down. See, I swear, whatever side I go on, sooner or later, it just stops going there and it starts doing 2 to 1 on the other side. There we go. This is going pretty well, actually. We're making 10 cents every single time. And keep it in mind, it doesn't sound like a lot, but you're doing it in, relatively few seconds. Got some background music going on. Let me know in the comments. I want to play around with it to hopefully, I did royalty free last time, but they still flagged it. I had to go through a big bunch of BS just to get my videos unflagged. So let's hope we don't have to go through that again. All right, we're already at 470. Lickety split. I really like this method for low bankroll and getting to where you need to be. It's easy. Because we're starting out with 10 cents, it gives you quite a bit of martingaling to go before you get into danger. Not saying that you can't. And you might want to consider if you go 10 to 20 to 40 to 80 and you're losing, maybe you just stop, go back down to 10, flat bet it out a little while till it normalizes, and then increase your bets to get back even. That's just another option. What I mean by that, let me show you what I mean by that, because maybe that sounds weird. So I go here, I'm playing. Now we can't lose. I lose, right? So I double it. I lose again, I double it. Let's say I didn't win there, and I doubled again and lose again, and now I'm at $1.60. Don't keep doubling up to 320. Stop and come back down, especially if you're in profit like this. Just come back down, start, and then what I would do, let's say we lost this one here, and we came back down, and we're playing all over again. And I'm on a pretty good win streak, and it's going back and forth. Maybe I do this. Maybe I jump it up to $1.60 suddenly and coming down, or something along those. I want to go $1.60, but maybe you go to 40 and jump up a couple and get back into the game. But for right now, I would just play the traditional martingale, up one, double, bring it back down to 10 cents. Works out very well, and just go slow. So another way to think about this is when you think about it, you go, man, I'm only making 10 cents, but keep this in mind. You're able to kick that space bar. How many times are you able to hit that space bar and make 10 cents? So the way I look at it, instead of going, I'm only making this much, $5, $10, $30, look at it a different way. Go, how much do you make an hour at your job if you're working? Or how much would you like to be making at a job within your skill set, within your range? You know, you can't say, yeah, I'd love to be making $5 million an hour. But let's just say you're making $20 an hour, right? So $20 an hour, and you divide that by 60 minutes, right? 20 bucks an hour divided by 60 minutes, you're making what? 30 cents a minute, a little over 30 cents a minute. Let's just say 35 cents a minute. You're making 35 cents every minute for 60 minutes. So if you put it in that perspective, and we're making 10 cents every click, to make the equivalent of $20 an hour, you just have to win basically 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We just pretty much made the equivalent of making 20 bucks an hour, except you're just getting to sit here, listen to music, have a drink. All right, so put it in that context. Even if you're only shooting for $5 a day, $10 a day, and you don't have to shoot for $5 a day per se, shoot for $3, $4, $2 per session, and then walk away and come back. You can do it multiple times a day. But it's just a better way of putting things in perspective of what is my per minute salary on this versus what's my overall end amount, or how much I'm making just per spin here. I mean, look at this. We're doing great. I mean, I'll take the win one, lose one. And sometimes it won't be that easy. Sometimes you'll be on the other side of the fence there for quite a few. And that's why I say stop at some point. Know what your stop limit is. Sorry. Oh, if it was going to go past 8, I was going to show you what I was talking about. Let's see if we can do one where we get like 4 or 5 losses in a row, which shouldn't be too hard to do here. Oh, forgot to bring it back down all the way. Wow, this is treating us really nicely here. All right, so you get the point, though. If you lose and you lose, just bring it back down to your base bet. Don't keep chasing, especially when you're in profit. But look at this. After we've been playing only for not very long, and 10 minutes, and we're making about $1 a minute. That's $60 an hour. You're making 60 bucks an hour here with 10-cent bets. I mean, that's freaking impressive, right? When you think about it. Any way you want to skin it, that's impressive. Not saying that you can't lose or can't. Look at this. So now we hit 80 cents. I'm not going to go to $1.20. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back down to 10 cents until I start winning some. Then I might increase my base bet to 20 cents. I lost, go to 40. Back down to 20 cents. 40. So now I've just basically doubled up my base, and I'm not risking $1.60 on that one. Now I'm back down 10. Look, and we were able to recover without going all the way up to $1.60, $3.20, which can happen and jeopardizing. So maybe you do 3 progressions, 4 progressions, and just like I do, once you get back on track and you feel like it's normalized a little bit, just step up your base bet to maybe 12 cents, 15 cents. It doesn't have to be a double of whatever you're playing here. I'm just being lazy. I could go 10 and I could literally click the 1 cent here and add 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents to this thing and play it on a 15 cents. I basically just increased my base. So now I'm making 50% more than I was prior to that. Look at that. We're at $13 and we've been playing less than 10 minutes. So we're making more than $1 every minute, which is $60 an hour. So that's a different way to think about it, but make sure you stop. Short sessions, set small targets. Don't overplay yourself by getting out, especially if you only have $300. And then once you do, what's a good idea is, now that you're at 313, I suggest you potentially put a bunch of this money in the vault and only see if you can make it now the rest of the way on $13. So if your goal was $5 and you've made it up to 10, put the $5 away, put everything in the vault, play with the $5 and just lower your bet. Watch, I go halves, halves, halves. Let's refresh it. Let's say now we only have $5 in our balance. I might come down to 4 cents and just play with this amount. And I got a $5 bankroll. There. I got a $5 bankroll. And I'm just gonna sit here and play with it. That way, no matter what, I still have the $5 profit I was promised to myself, right? And you move on. And that way you don't go up. So that's a really great way. So for doing the low bankroll challenges, I really like this digital roulette and just playing these outside bets. Sure, you can get fancy and do other things. For example, on stake anyway, you cannot, they do not allow you, they don't have street bets, unfortunately, which is just dumb. But you can do the same as streets, as going 1, 2, 3, right? That's a street. So you can still play 9 streets if you want. So we're gonna put on basically 27 numbers, and you can choose whatever 27 numbers you want. If you watch my video, you'll see I play the 9 streets, but I also have played at times where it's 27 pick your own numbers. So as long as you're picking 27 numbers, you're not stuck with 27 cents either. I can have this bet. That's what's the really nice thing about digital, is I can have this bet all the way down. We have a total bet of 7 cents. We're gonna win a third of that. So example, we're gonna play, we just won 2 cents, but we're only betting 2 cents. You can freaking do this, clicking in front of the computer and go pretty fast. You lose, just double it up. Lose, double it up. Double it up. Now we're up in profit, back down to 7 cents. And you know what? When you're betting with this low, and let's just say you made $10, you put everything away, you're playing with $5, you can afford to go a little fast and furious with this one. And what I mean by that is go till you lose, double up, and maybe you leave it at double for a little bit. Double up again, double up again. See, so maybe you go ahead, I'm gonna play a little fast and furious and try to make a little bit more money quicker. But you just saw, I mean, we were able, so let's go. That's a really nice way. We made, we're up 14 bucks, but we were up $11. Our goal is really, you wanna make 5%. So our goal is $15, but we're gonna do, cause this is a $30 a day minimum, so we're gonna make our 30 bucks a day. So that was on that. Let's go over here to dice. So we're gonna go just 10 cents a bet. I'm gonna set it at 75 cents. You guys all know that's how I play it, or you should know it. We're gonna reset this. And what we're gonna do is, I flat bet on losses, so it means when the dice hits into the red, I flat bet it. I don't include until we get one win, then I double it. So this is what I mean. We're gonna play. I won, we're gonna keep playing. I lost, I'm just leaving it the same. No matter how many losses, I'm leaving it the same. Now we win, now I double it. And I'm watching my graph over here for how many times. If I want to be very conservative, I can bring it down at this point. Flat bet, now I bring it up, flat bet, bring it up until we're in profit, which is usually about 2 spins, maybe 3, sometimes max. Flat bet, flat bet, flat bet. Now improve it. There. Now I bring it down because we're pretty close to breaking even there. And we just go. Mind you, we're only betting 10 cents here. So you can get a little bit more if you feel like you're getting the hang of it and you understand dice. You saw that I put it up at 20 cents after we lost and then we won, and I left it there because I felt a little more comfortable because the bets are so small. But if you want to be rigorous about it or diligent, you bet, bring it down, flat bet it, bring it up, flat bet it, bring it up. Now we're down here and we're at 80 cents, so we need to leave it at 80. Now we can bring it at 40. Flat bet, bring it up. Now we can bring it all the way to 10 because we've pretty much broken even. Flat bet, up. Now I'm gonna leave it at 20, up. Bring it up. Boom. I left it at 3. I didn't have to, but when I'm betting with this amount, I'm willing to take a chance until we get up to about $2. Then you really want to be careful. But let's just see how fast we can get up to 10 bucks here on only a 10-cent bet. So I'm playing a little fast and furious, okay? I'm leaving it at a higher amount for longer. For you, especially if you're starting out, follow the progression religiously. Flat bet it out. Once you win, pay attention to your graph. Only bet once or twice at that amount, then start dropping it down again, okay? So flat bet, increase it, bring it back down. Flat bet, increase it. Now, because we lost before we were able to get a second win in, we haven't recovered yet. So we're gonna leave it at this 20 cents. Now we've recovered, now bring it down. Now we double. Now we bring it back down. And that's the pattern you're gonna follow, okay? Double, bring it back down. Now again, just like if you watch the normal roulette videos where I'm playing 9 streets, when you lose, if you double and then bring it back down and you lose before you can recover, you gotta keep it up at a higher amount for at least 2 spins. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So we're winning, 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 lost. Okay, we bring in here, we're gonna double. We lost again. Now I'm gonna leave it at flat and I'm gonna double it. Now we gotta leave it at this double a couple of times. We can't just win once and bring it back down because we lost several times. But we hit 2 at that level, we're already in profit. Bring it back down. So that's how you're gonna play this. Bring it up, bring it back down. Bring it up, bring it back down. And leave it here. And we're on our merry way. Bring it up, bring it back down. Now we lost 2 before we were able to get a recovery, so now we're gonna leave it at 20 cents, and we did it twice, and we're in profit already. Easy peasy, right? I have to leave it here a couple because we lost several times down in a row, plus we didn't recover after we did win. Lost twice in a row there on our double. Flat bet it out, flat bet it out. Now we go up to 40. Now I gotta take a chance here and risk it at 40. Now go to 80. There, now 80 gets us pretty darn close. I'm gonna drop us all the way down to 20, and that breaks us even. So pay attention to this graph and how it's going so you don't get yourself, that's how I've gotten myself in trouble if you watch my videos. I keep betting, I leave it high, and then I high, and then I lose it like this, and then I keep going, I keep it at high, and I don't bring it back down, right? I keep going high. And now I lost. Now suddenly, when I come back over here, I'm at $1.60 already. And that puts you in a lot more risk than if I had played it the conservative right way. Let's call it the right way. There's no wrong way, but it's... Okay, we're just flat betting it. Now I gotta leave it at 80. Now we're gonna have to leave it at $1.60, and I'm watching the graph. We lost on $1.60 again. Now we're at 320. Now keep an eye on your graph here. Now, once I win that much, I probably bring it actually down to $1.60, 80. I start stair-stepping it, and I'll probably leave it at 80 or 40 cents now. Bring it up. $1.60. Bring it back down. Bring it back down. Bring it back down. I'm just stair-stepping, and you see we're almost back to recovery. Down, down. Bring it back down. All right, then we can get on a run here. You see, I didn't bring it back down there. I kept it a little bit higher. It's okay. It's only 20 cents. Now we're losing a bunch in a row. So now I've got to leave it at the 80. Bring it down to 40. Now we're broken even. Now we've broken even. So we can do this for a long time. Look at, we have not been risking much. Even when we lost several and went down, we were down only $2.29. The graph looks bad. We were only down $2.29. Again, we have to look at our per minute and turn that into an hourly rate. And when you look at it like that, then suddenly you're doing well, right? I need to move my office. I got Mrs. AOB behind me. She's really sick today, but she's over there snoring up a storm. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's funny. But I got background music on, so hopefully you don't hear it too bad. All right. So that's how we're going to roll. That's how we would go. That's how you would do it. We're almost to our $5. Let's get our $5 because that's where I was telling you, if you're a beginner, that's really where you should be targeting is around that 3, 5, and then work your way up. Don't immediately go just by percentages and go, okay, I'm going to make $30. Give us a shot first at a lower bankroll. Prove to yourself you can do it. Get comfortable with the progression. See, look at it. When we're losing before we're recovering, now we recovered. Now we're back up. And we had to go up to $1.60. We're at $4.79 still. We're trying to get to $5. There. We just hit $5, which in this case isn't near our goal of 30. We could keep going. I'm just showing you how we can do it. All right. Let's head back over. So that was dice. So we're going to go to mines here. And again, we're going to clear this out. And I like this. So what we're going to do is we are going to, well, I guess we're already playing at 52 cents. Cash out. Let's make this bigger. And we are going to set this at half. For some reason, I don't know why it's not allowing me to just manually type. There we go. So let's go 10 cents. Very safe, right? I'm gonna clear this out because that was just kind of a misfire. Random tile, hit it, double it. And when you double, all you gotta do is win twice. See, look, this is 6. We lost 10 cents. I'm sorry, 3. Oop. So we're at 20 cents. We're down 30 cents. Now we're at 20. I would cash out. Back down to 10. Cash out. Boom. Done. Random. Double it up. We got to make 5 cents back to get back. There. 6 cents. Cash out. And you just rinse and repeat, right? So let's go back to 10 cents. Again, keep in mind how much you're winning per minute. And if you time that, you're going, man, I'm doing really well. Rather than just look at, we're only up 8 cents. Cash out. Now, once you start building this up, and I like this 10%, I like this 10 cent play because you can definitely afford to double up without feeling too bad about it, right? We're only at 40 cents. We're down 17. We had a high of 13, so we need to get about 30 cents, right? We're already there. Look at, we're already in profit. So you just rinse and repeat. Now, here's the deal. Let's say you get this up and you're up around $3. If your goal is $30, if your goal is $5, just keep doing what you're doing. But let's say your goal is $30 and you get this to $5. Maybe you start going, you know what? I'm going to risk $1 and cash out. Now you're making a lot more. And you're not risking because you were up $5. Just be sure to break even and get back down. Look how much faster this will go, and you're playing with house money. Boom. You can cash out at 2. Hell, at $1, you can cash out and make so much more money than you were, right? Because when we were at 10 cents, we're making 1 penny, pretty much 1, 2, 3. Oof. All right, 80 cents, cash out, and that puts in a profit. My point was, and that's a danger, right? If you play with $1, I would play, and you can literally hit 1 and cash out, and you're making far more than you were when you were betting 10 cents. And it's just a lot faster. But that's only after you've built up and you have, say, $4, $5, $6 in your profit, and you're going be above that. But look how much faster this is, and you're only hitting 1. When you think about this, let's time it real quick. Let's time 1 minute and see how much we can make in 1 minute. Here we go. Just playing this way. We're just gonna play once, cash out. Oh, so we gotta double up. Cash out. We're at 30 seconds. And when you look at it this way, you're going, dang, that's a lot of money. And all I'm doing is doing a dollar bet and cashing out on 1 tile at a time. We're at 50 seconds. Now, this is a little bit tedious, so you're gonna have to break it up. All right, close enough. We're just under a minute. Look at that. We made almost $2 in 1 minute if we were to, let's just say, play one more. Oh, of course. And decides to win. There. Anyway, $2. I mean, we're at a minute 15 seconds. So we made $2. Let's say $2 in 1 minute, or let's even go a minute, $1.30. That's over $60 a minute if you can keep up. Now we got to admit, you're gonna have times you're gonna lose and you're gonna have to do some recovery, but those won't take very long. If you look at it in that perspective, congratulations, you're making $30 to $60 an hour just playing a dollar bet, going like this. Now again, once you build this up, let's say now you're up at $10 or $20. Shoot. Give it once in a while. I mean, this is just me. I play one. Look at that. We just won 50 cents instead of 13. 50 cents instead of 13. And if you lose at the $4, then you have a choice. I mean, hopefully you've built up more than $4, so you're playing with house money. Maybe you want to give it a rough go once of these times. $2.85 in one go. You get the point. But at a 10-cent bet, or a $1 bet, especially playing cash out, one hit, you can make $60 an hour if you're really fortunate. But I know for a fact you can make $30 an hour very conservatively doing this method right here. There's your $30. And for those of you that are, as I'm suggesting when you first start, you're only playing for $3, $4, $5 a day, maybe $10 a day, you got this. Go take your bet way low. Go down here to 10 cents. And just pick a couple tiles, cash out, and you will get your 5-10 in 30-40 minutes. No problem. Okay, let's carry on. Let's clear this back up. All right, so there was mine. Let's go to Limbo. I tell you how I've been playing it. I've been putting it on a $1.30 multiplier. Okay, and I like this. And I would suggest you start very low, like 5 cents or something. And you're just going to hit the space bar every time you win. And when you lose, you're going to do what we just talked about already. You're going to double up and play it for 2 spins. There. And we're going to double up. 1, 2. Back down. Win. Win. This is even faster than mine's because you can hit the space bar a lot faster. 1. We lost. We go up again. 1, 2. Up again. 1, 2. And we're pretty much caught up. I would suggest you just go back down to 10 cents and maybe 5. You saw I did the reverse there. I flat bet just like on dice. I lose once I get above it, then I go up. So that you can do it that method too. I like it because it's a little faster because I don't have to I can wait till after I don't have to like stop when I lose and pay attention. I can keep clicking it and I go, oh, I know I lost and I already bet my next one. Two, back down. So you can do it that, there's a lot of ways. So you saw there, I lost twice in a row flat betting, and then I doubled to get back. So we'll do that again, watch. Lost, one, this time we can double up, go back down, we're broken in. All right, let's go until we get 2 losses in a row. Okay, there's one, come on, give me another loss, dang it. Here I'm begging for losses. Okay, 1 loss, come on. Oh. All right, 1 loss. We're still going down because remember, when we're at $1.30, we got to win 3 times. So let's go up. 1. Darn it. You can see how easy this is. I mean, I'm just sitting here relaxing, chilling out. All right, there's 2 losses, so I've doubled and doubled again. There, 2 hits. If we'd only doubled once, we'd have to do more hits than that. Most of the time, you can just keep going, flat bet at a loss. There's 2 losses. I'm going to double up. I'm going to double up again. 1, 2, 3. So not terrible, right? Okay, so we're just through $1, so that's an idea. And again, if you're willing to be a little bit more risky, I personally, with a $300 bankroll, I would feel comfortable doing a $1. Let's clear that out. And I'm not even looking at the number, I'm just listening for the thing so I can be up here and click it. There's 2 losses in a row, so I'm on double. Hit it twice, come all the way back down. We're doing really well. And don't be surprised, this thing can go hitting, missing for a bunch. So give yourself a stop limit if you like martingale a couple times, and you get yourself up to an X amount of dollars. Figure out what that is in your head. And just stop and start again. Don't keep doubling. Leave that to me. Leave that to me to lose. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect too. You don't have to lose double. You just keep an eye on this graph. You just saw there, I lost. Let's say you forgot and you just accidentally hit the space bar a couple more times and you're down. You're still down. You can double now and then double again. Look, and then keep it doubled and then bring it back. Look it. So just keep an eye on this graph, and once you play this a little bit, you'll get the hang of it. Let's get up to 15 here. Let's get up to 20. So this is what I'm talking about, going sideways. Get your bets back down. All right, 17 bucks. So I left it at $2 there for a little bit longer. Now we're gonna go up to 4 bucks. I just left it there. I didn't necessarily go up to $8. You can leave it low because you're at 1.3, so your win percent should be very high. All right, there we go. We're gonna take this bad boy up to 30. All right, let's take it. Oops, Somehow I wasn't paying attention. All right, there we go. Ooh, now it's on this nice losing streak. See how fast this got up to $32? 64 bucks already. I don't suggest you go that high. That's what I'm saying. Set it like at, if you get up to 80 or $1.60 or something, then just stop. All right. Here we go, here we go. Come on, get us back up there. Oops, I should have gone back down. We had already recovered. There we are. All right, we're almost at $30. There it is, $30 on the dot. It got a little hairy, but if you stop yourself mid here and pull your bets all the way back down, and then just start over from here rather than getting here and having to make big bets. So I was playing pretty fast and furious there just to show you, but stick with how we were doing it, where you win, you double, play it twice, then bring it back down, okay? And if you do it that way, you're gonna be very, very safe. And if you get up to a number, pick that number yourself. Let's say you get up to an $8 bet, just stop, walk away, come back, all right? Look at that. We're killing it. We're at $362 playing super easy, and we've only been going for 36 minutes. All right. Whew. Did we do Dragon Tower? Now, see, I'm just like all... Let's see. Dragon Tower. This one's a scary one, so I suggest you start with a very low bet and get comfortable with it. I play easy. Look at that. You lose. Boom. Usually 2 to 3 and you're winning. Look at that. So you just rinse and repeat. Just do it over and over again. All right, here, play. Okay, cash out. Boom. So this is probably, I mean, in all honesty, for actually being consistent, I don't recommend this game. I really don't. Boy, she's snoring a storm up there, back there. Poor girl. She's like so sick today. I feel so bad. I am definitely got to move my desk into my office now that I've got my office back. Okay, so I'm not going to keep going with this. We're at 22 cents. For giggles, let's go $1. Don't do it this much, but I'm going to just martingale it until we win. Oof. I really don't. This one is a tough one, man. So stay away from... I really can't recommend this one that much. Let's see, where are we at? 21? This will get us way up in profit. That's the one nice thing about this one, is you don't have to win very many if you're doubling to get in profit. Cash out. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that, $9 already. So you get the method. Just go really low, go like 5 cents, but this one's more for fun. I like the other ones. You have better options out here. The Limbo at 1.3, Mines, Dice, and the digital roulette. The live roulette, I'm going to stop for today. We could do live roulette. Oh, excuse me. This is not the one you want to do. If you're going to go play live roulette, it's slower. Okay. And that's why I like the digital ones. If you're only talking about making a few bucks, the live roulette, it's slower. So I don't feel it's as conducive, but let's do this. 50 cents. And we're going to double it. So we're going to play $5. Now, to be clear, this is $5. If you lose, what we're going to do is we're going to double up to a $10 bet and play that 3 times. The danger of playing high coverage systems like this, which is a 5 double streaks, is covering 30 numbers, is you lose more than twice before you've recovered, and it'd be very hard to recover after that. But if I were doing this and you were on a low bankroll, I would go to 10-cent bets. This is like, because your percentage is so high of winning and your bet amount, we're only betting 50 total cents. Now you're only making 10 cents. Now this is spinning once every 50 seconds. Let's just say a minute. you're making 10 cents every minute, right? So times 60 minutes, you're still making $6. So if your goal is $5, this is actually a very safe way, a very easy way to sit there. And what you can actually do is come over here and say, set this on 25 rounds. Now you can literally just sit back, and when you lose, it's going to auto bet for you, and you just double it up. Then you just sit back and watch it, and that's all there is to it. This is an easy one to do while you're like doing chores. Because the table is so slow, just turn the volume up so you can hear the dealer and the ball, and fold laundry, clean the kitchen, have your laptop there, and then whenever you hear the ball spinning, just come over. It'll be on. We want to decline it because we don't want it to keep it at the double bet, the auto bet. We want it to always come back down. But in this case, we're going to leave it at this doubled amount for 3 spins, okay? And we're going to be really hopeful that we win for 3 spins. With our chances as high as they are, we should, okay? So there's one. We're going to double it again. And we're going to rinse and repeat. I'm not going to play this too much. You get the idea of how this goes here, right? And like I said, so the cons of this one, it's slow. The pros of this one, it's slow. It can keep you from like losing too much too fast. So I like this. Throw a 10-cent bet in. Like I said, you're making $6 an hour. If your bankroll's higher, adjust accordingly. You don't have to play. You can play $1 and make $1 every minute. You can also play black, red, high, low, just like we were on the digital one. So here we're almost recovered. If we win again, this puts us ahead 1 unit. That's why we double. Instead of, you could 5x your bet and spin it, but then if you lose once, you're really working yourself in a hole. This one, at least, you have to win 3 times, but with the high coverage, it's very doable. So this is and I recommend this if you're going to go actually play in a casino and you want to play, but you don't want to invest a bunch of money. 5 double streets is great, and here's why. You go to a table in Vegas, and often it's a $25 min bet is the lowest number you can find. Well, $25 min bet, but that means $5 double streets, and I'll show you what that looks like. So that's just $5. Let's say, oh, that's $6.40. But anyway, you're betting $5. It's a $25 bet. These are considered inside bets, these streets, because they're covering these inside numbers like this, but these are considered inside bets. So if the table mins 25, you can put 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 there and make the table minimum, have a nice high coverage system. It's a slow grind. I have sat at MGM when I was already met my day, or maybe I had gotten my ass kicked, and I've sat there all night for 8 hours playing on $5 double streets. And because it's $5, relatively, like we lost here, we're going to double it up. We're going to double up because we lost. So now we're going to play this 3 times at $6.40, which is a $32 bet. So if you go to MGM, I'm betting 25, at least bring yourself like $500 if you're going to play that. I guarantee you, outside of some really, really crappy luck, you'll be able to play all night long, and at the end of the night, you'll either leave just slightly below, slightly above, but you'll be right there in that even Steven territory. Meanwhile, you're getting free drinks and you're getting small comps. I mean, they're not going to comp you. Your tier points aren't going to go much with this. So we're going to get back to even here. I'm going to do this 3 times and see if we can get back to even here, and then we're going to call it a day. So not a lot new here that I've talked about, but my point was to come in here and just show you time and time again that this can be done, that it's not just a fluke that I do it once. So I'm going to try to aim to do this maybe twice a week, 2 to 3 times a week, but I'll only create 1 video. I'm going to send this video off, but we'll do it, and I'll play a lot faster with a lot less explanation moving forward, so it's not so boring for you. But this just shows it can be done. I mean, the largest bankroll with the smallest bets, and if you play it smart, I know they'll say you can't, but I guarantee you can be successful. If you play it smart, you play it like I had, 10 cent, 5 cent bets. The smaller your bet, The longer you're willing to sit here and grind it, the higher your success rate. I see on some of the other channels, they're betting low amounts. To me, the reason why at times they're losing a lot, and I lose on my channel too, so I'm just talking specifically for their strategy, because I lose on my channel as well, is when you only bet like 5-6 numbers, a couple splits, man, that's super risky. That's super risky. Whew, that's some snoring going on. All right, so we've recovered, plus we gained a unit there. So where are we up now? All right, we're up at 430, just like that. So you can do this in casino. You can do this another great way. Anyway, I hope this was somewhat useful. Put it in the comments what you'd like to see, what I'm missing here. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff that you would like to see. So for the low bankroll where you're trying to earn $5, $10, $20, $30 a day, put in the comments, jump on Discord as well. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, would love for you to subscribe, but let me know in the comments what it is that you would like to see as far as goals or strategies that would fit how you're thinking about playing, or if I've missed to describe something, what that might be, and we'll do it next time. Okay? All right. Be good humans. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Cheers.